Hi there, my name is Olivia McGee Brocato. The motivation I have for nursing comes from a deep care for people. I have always been somebody who has an innate passion for helping people. I worked with disabled kids through my theater department in high school because it was something I felt passionately about. I took care of my grandfather 3 days a week when he developed Alzheimer's. I've always loved caring for and helping people to my core. My grandma and aunt are both registered nurses, and I have been exposed to the realities of healthcare from a young age. I understand that it is not sunshine and rainbows, and that it's extremely hard sometimes, but nothing calls to me more than a career in helping people. And I'm pretty sure that becoming a registered nurse is the answer to that call. When you asked me as a child what I wanted to be when I grew up, I always just said I wanted to help people. I looked at my grandmother like she was a superhero because of those 2 letters attached to her name. Becoming a nurse means everything to me. When I had surgery, I was terrified, and the people that spent the most time explaining my care and making sure I was comfortable were the nurses. I looked at them in such awe and with such respect because I was so wowed by what they do, and I am finally ready to step into that role myself. I really can't wait to be that person to someone. I may not have the most perfect GPA, but that's because I've been through so much death, grief, a toxic marriage, and a hard divorce. I've moved across the country 4 times in the last 7 years since I graduated high school. But life is stable now. I have managed to keep a B average or above for most of my prerequisites, as well as scoring an 83% on my TEAS test, and I believe this shows my strength in core nursing subjects. I have a deep faith in the future of medical care, and I yearn to be a part of it. I stand out not for my academics, but for my pattern recognition, my ability to turn negative into positive, and my never-ending desire to learn. I will always want to know more. Provision 4 of the Nursing Code of Ethics truly says it best. The nurse has authority, accountability, and responsibility for nursing practice. I am not afraid of authority, accountability, or responsibility, and I possess a strong sense of justice and thirst for knowledge that I really don't see in my generation as much. I soak up information like a sponge and feel like my talents would be best used as a registered nurse, hoping to specialize in women's health. Accepting me means telling the little girl in me, "You did it, you're living your dream." As far as lifestyle changes go, I've been very blessed to have already made them. I have a wonderful partner that makes enough money to support us, and that has allowed me to work part-time for the last year, focusing on my grades. The nursing program would be no different. My job knows I am approaching nursing school, and they are more than willing to make my schedule accommodate my school schedule. And if it became too much to handle both, I could most definitely quit my job and stay afloat for the length of this program. When accepted, there is nothing that could stop me from achieving my lifelong dream. There is no job, no relationship, no amount of money in the world could pry me away from nursing. I have spent the last couple of semesters diligently making over 500 flashcards for both my prereqs and the TEAS test. It took me a long time to figure out my learning style, but I plan to use all the skills and mistakes-turned lessons I've gained thus far, both personally and academically, to make myself not only a better person, but a better student and a better nurse. Thank you.